Hey, what's up, guys? This is Zoc here. So, I'm here back after a long time. So, let's see what's happening in the world of paranormal. So, let's begin. Okay, Tony. So, basically, what she's doing is after work, she's doing some TikTok videos, and what she captures next is it's crazy.
Two
Just what?
bags just popped out by themselves. Is there someone in there? I think there's someone in there. Is there someone in there? Can't even see. At this point, I think I'm just crazy because how the fuck did the bag get out? No, I don't see anyone in there. So at this point, I just think I'm crazy. That's so weird. Definitely have plenty of survival skills because you obviously don't know me. Y'all the internet, y'all don't know shit. Okay, look. Oh my God, it's the box. Ah! Oh my God, I'm gonna die. But look, I'm still here. I've been here. I honestly don't care if someone's living in there. They can live in there all they want. I was just concerned because how did you get in there, first of all? And people have died in there. So enjoy. Here's the update that nobody wanted. Yay! So, look, I have no idea how someone got in there because look at how small it is. And look, you had to be that small to get in there. Go in there because look, there's a whole lock. And you go around, there's no other entrances at all. Look. Look. And then you can kind of check in there. Hold on. So whoever was in there definitely got those bags. So a little story time for all you haters. I was parked right there, just minding my business, in the box right there. I get off work, I'm chilling on my phone, chilling out. Next thing you know, a bag pops out, and I'm thinking someone must have thrown it there because I don't see anybody. There's a whole bunch of cars passing by. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Someone's too lazy to put it in the box. Okay. So I mind my business, on my phone, and then another one pops out. I'm like, okay, something's going on. I was curious. So I started recording. And that's when the video started. I cut it up a little bit so you weren't like waiting as long as I did. Another one popped out. At that point, I didn't know if it was a person or if the box automatically did it. I didn't know. So of course I go and check it out. No one answers, of course. And what you didn't see was me asking if they're stuck, if they're okay. No response. I didn't see anything, so I left it alone. I wasn't going to call the cops because I'm not really the one to call the cops over clothes.
Okay, so I'm not talking much because there's cars going on in my background with honking. Okay, so basically, I have no explanation about this video at all. Okay, what was happening, but it's crazy, guys. Let me know what do you guys think about this video. Okay, in the comments below. Okay, so next is Firzana. Now, Firzana, actually, what happens is, I think Halloween night she goes for a party in a haunted hotel and basically tries to capture the Marilyn Monroe's suite, which is most haunted in that hotel. And I think something follows her back home and starts mimicking her. It's crazy. Let's watch.
This video was captured on Halloween night. Look very closely. So you can see this is me.
Basically, she said, look closely, but it's not look closely, it's hear closely. Because while she's standing in front of the haunted suite, you can actually you can hear someone like doing right in her ears. If you read the captions, you will actually understand what she was trying to say. Okay, now let's see the mimic video.
So you can see this is me, and that's a glass, and you can see that there's a shape that looks like a person, but there's definitely like, there's no way there could be someone standing there. Like it kind of looks like me. It kind of looks like me. So you can see this is me, and that's a glass, and you can see that there's a shape that looks like a person, but there's definitely like, there's no way there could be someone standing there. Like it kind of looks like me. It kind of looks like me.
It's not my double gaze.
You can actually see the thing, which is whatever thing that is in the back, it's not moving at all, it's fixed. Okay, so that's one thing.
Windows, like that doesn't even make sense. Like explain the logic behind that. But anyway, you can clearly see her face, her one eye, and her hair, and she's slightly taller than me. Like it's not my windows. This is the explanation behind my mimic video. I think it is linked to the items that I wore the night of Halloween at the most haunted hotel in LA, Hollywood Roosevelt. This is the dress that I wore, the red dress, and also my handbag. I think it's attached to those items that I have
kept in that room. And I think the mimic is wearing that dress. Shona has actually asked me to use some sage to cleanse the house, and I think this is how you do it. Like, you just take like a piece of sage and like cleanse the house like this here. But I don't know if you're meant to like recite anything or anything like that, but this, like, I got a piece of sage and this I'm trying to cleanse. Hey guys, I'm making my protection home remedy tonight. So these are all the items that I think is linked to her. So this dress and also this handbag, and I'll show you what I'm making tonight in order to protect the house temporarily. First of all, you want all of the ingredients to go into like a protection vessel, a vessel that means a lot to you and brings you joy. So this is what I have chosen. I have some garlic skins and I have some dried sage. So thank you so much for everyone that's like recommending me for all of the ingredients. It's been really helpful. I also have rosemary because that's what a lot of people have been saying in the comments. These are all of my ingredients in here. Then I'm going to put some incense in, something with cedar. I'm going to put some incense, and this one specifically is from Jo Malone. Light it up and burn it. It's ready and it's smelling really good. So I'm just going to go ahead and bless the whole house, especially my dressing room. Ending the speculation, this is me. There is no double reflection. This is the same window. No, my window does not have double reflection. Yes, it's double glazed, but you can see this is me. There's no unique tonight, but yeah, this is me. It does not reflect doubly, it just reflects straight for me. Yeah. People are saying that I should turn around, so today I'm going to be brave and I'm going to turn around. Okay, so here it goes. Okay. Here it goes.
I tried to brighten to see if anything's there, but I couldn't see anything. See, there's nothing there.
So she's back. The last time I made this video, people were saying that it's my double reflection. But I'm just gonna put up my hand here. Yeah, the sage has worn off. So she's back. The last time I made this video, people were saying that it's my double reflection. But I'm just gonna put up my hand here. Yeah, the sage has worn off. So she's back. The last time
The reason why I'm focusing this is, if you see right next to her, there's a dark room, okay, and you can actually see a shadow person just standing over there. Not only just the mimic, but also a shadow person. Just look closely, okay? You can see that silhouette over there.
This video, people were saying that it's my double reflection.
Yeah, you can see that so clearly.
But I'm just gonna put up my hand here. Yeah,
it looks
the
like
sage has worn off.
It's crazy to see people go for all these kind of like sage and other kind of remedies instead of just calling on to God, which is, I don't know why people do that. It is so easy just to pray, and they don't do. But I'm not against of saging. I'm just saying that don't do things from your side. If you want to get it saged, call a professional, okay? Because they know what they do. You end up doing something like that, I don't know, if something goes wrong, it's bigger problem. Right. So this is Voces del Cielo. Anyways, I've got it translated, so let's see.
Está pasando algo muy extraño.
Oh, those are flies on the window. And you can see you can hear in the background, one person is just
Y las
screaming.
ventanas están llenas de moscas. y se viene un olor muy feo de ahí.
So basically, someone had just passed away in at that house, and now you can see the cleaning going on. But the neighbor, right on the first floor,
Dios mío. Dios mío, santo. Mami, algo le está pasando al muchacho, gorda. ¿Escuchas? Vamos a ver. Oh, no. Merece un descanso. Tres y 17 de la mañana, preguntándome por qué hay tanto sufrimiento y dolor, hasta cuestionándome dónde está Dios en estos momentos. Pero sé que es un Dios real y que en su momento Él hará su voluntad y que sus pensamientos no son mis pensamientos y que Él pronto será liberado. Dios santo. Oh my God. Vecino. You okay? No. 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 Dios te bendiga. No. ¿Necesitas ayuda? ¿Necesitas ayuda? Dios te bendiga. Vengo en el nombre de Jesús. En el nombre de Jesús. Vengo en el nombre de Jesús. Dios te libre. Dios te guarde, vecino. Dios te guarde. Dios te guarde. Jesús de Nazaret. Jesús. Jesús. No. Dios te bendiga. No. ¿Necesitas ayuda? ¿Necesitas ayuda? Dios te bendiga. Vengo en el nombre de Jesús. En el nombre de Jesús. Tana.
so basically after this ordeal, I think his mind is more focused on that whole house, and he starts recording most of the things which is going on.
En la ventana, güey, su
Yeah,
puta madre.
you can clearly see it. And nobody's there, yeah.
Ahí viene otro, son tres. Ventana. En la ventana, güey, su puta madre. Ahí viene otro, son tres.
Maggots, guys, maggots. Now the problem begins at his own house, okay? Whatever this thing is, it's I think it's come to him now. So he has maggots problem now at his house, and let's see. See, there are a lot of maggots.
Novia. Pero busco novia. Buenas noches, patrona.
Buenas noches, patrona. Y gracias, Latina.
¿Están viendo lo que está pasando allá al frente de Richard?
Oh,
Uy, levantaron la cortina, loco. Ojo,
Sí.
se vio alguien ahí, loco, pendiente. Se quitó, se fue.
Levantaron.
something just fell down. Okay, that's a bread packet.
¡Qué mierda! Gente, son las 2 de la mañana. Me intentaron abrir la puerta. Bueno, la tocaron primero y la intentaron como abrir. Luego pues yo me fui al cuarto de las niñas. A ver, ahí está otra vez. Vean, pero vean que no es nadie. Son las 2 de la mañana. Exactamente. Vean. No es nadie. ¿Y ese güey qué? Pinche gato feo, ya te había visto yo por aquí. La sangre de Cristo te reprenda. Mari, tráeme la sal. Tráeme la sal, Mari, tráeme la sal, corre. O sea, no tengas miedo, mami.
So basically, if you see, the activity starts at 2 in the morning, okay? It's not 3, guys. It's always like 1:30 to 2. This is the time of the haunting hours. And normally, the cat, see, when somebody knocked, nobody was there outside. All he can do is see a cat. And jinns, of course, there's one kind of jinns which can transform into animals, and they are shapeshifters in English, okay? So let's see. Now he can actually see a silhouette in the cupboard. Now he's seeing it in the window. You can see that there's the window, the image, the silhouette he can see from the window. But when he turns around, there's nothing there. Basically, this is the mirror world. Okay. Let me just go back.
No es nada malo, o sea, es como... Se ve algo, pero ahorita te voy a demostrar que no es nada, ¿ok? Ah, no tengas miedo, ahorita. A ver. Te veo aquí. Pero... Pues... Por eso siempre te digo que cierres ese armario, ¿ok? Cierra el armario. Nosotros ya no dormimos en este cuarto, gente. Porque se escuchan unos ruidos. Nosotros tenemos abandonado por completo este cuarto, gente. Porque se escuchan unos ruidos involuntarios aquí. Y siempre lo escuchamos nosotros. Y la verdad es que está, no sé, inexplicable. Y no entiendo por qué, pero ahorita, por ejemplo, se estaban escuchando unas cosas así como que... No mames. What the fuck? No.
So basically, what's actually happening here is he's saying that his family has stopped sleeping in that room because they can hear some voices talking to them. Okay, and you can actually see, you can hear the background. You can hear a female voice like speaking to him. But I don't think so he's understanding it at that moment, but it's everything captured on the video. And that cupboard just coming out.
Nosotros ya no dormimos en este cuarto, gente, porque se escuchan unos ruidos. Nosotros tenemos abandonado por completo este cuarto, gente, porque se escuchan unos ruidos involuntarios aquí y siempre lo escuchamos nosotros. Y la verdad es que está, no sé, inexplicable y no entiendo por qué, pero ahorita, por ejemplo, se estaban escuchando unas cosas así como que... No mames. What the fuck? No mames. What the fuck?
Okay, that's a weird place to have a attic.
So I have this little room up in my attic, and I want to show you guys what I found in here. But first, look at this. I've been up here 2 times. I've lived in this house for 3 years, and I've been here. This will be my 2nd time. And I started doing some picking up, but that's my house down there. And this is, so if you close the door, look how tiny it is. But look at the doorknob. It's literally a foot away from the ground. Look at that. Okay, so anyways, let me just open that up real quick. I found this little guy up here. He has like a little thing to put batteries, which I'm going to try and see if it works. That'll be so cool, but it's so old and dusty. And I found him back here in this hole. I covered it back up because it's a little scary, but it's full of things.
You know what's strange is she's showing the dark place, and you can see there's a place, like there's a hole over there, and you can see somebody's head popping out. But honestly, guys, when she records it next time, you don't see that hole. Okay, that is the mystery about this video. So from where did that opening came from? Even she doesn't know that. I'll just go a little back. Just watch from here again now.
It's so old and dusty. And I found him back here in this hole. I covered it back up because it's a little scary, but it's full of things.
There you can see a head pop up.
Oh, what? What was that? All right, guys, real quick. This is the hole that leads up to the attic, that leads to the room that goes this way. So once you go up to the attic, the door is right here, and then the big room is here. And I don't have a drop down, so I've been using this 6-foot ladder to go up there. And I have to climb my way up the last half because I don't have a long enough ladder. But the intention was to go up there to put these things and use that as a closet upstairs. But anywho, let me show you that there's no holes on the ceilings real quick. So that's one. This is a room. And there's no holes up there. Just this big hole that leads up to the attic. And then the living room. There's no holes. Okay. There's a room. There's a hole there, but that's a vent. So, I mean, it's... you can't really see what was seen on the previous video. Plus, I was by myself. There was nobody in here. There was nobody walking around. This is the closet. And then there's one more. Let me show you guys. This is another room. Again, no holes in the ceilings. Another vent. But no, like, visible holes that you could see through. And then the closet No holes. But there is a weird little door again. I don't know what's up with the weird little doors. That one's sealed. You can't open it. It's sealed. Let's go upstairs. We're up here already, and I got to the room, and I want to show you guys. I cleaned up a little bit, but to answer some of your questions, someone asked, what does this window lead to right next to the door? And I don't know. It's sealed, and there's like, yeah, it's just covered with siding. And then how did the furniture get up here? I'm assuming somebody built this up here. However, I don't know how this chair got up here. It's pretty big. I'm assuming right before they built the room, maybe they put it up here. I don't know. And then for the hole, there, as you can see, there's electricity. Oh, something else. These cables, these were all plugged in. And they go this way. Let me grab this light so I can show you guys. But we go here. 1 second, because oh god. So the wires go all the way in here, and they're connected to something. There's more trash on this side of the house. See? Oh shit, there's a big asshole. Okay, so that's that side, right? The left side. But the right side, let's go take a look at the right side real quick. It's so hot in here. Oh boy. Okay. So there's no mirrors. I know you guys were saying, oh, there's a mirror. There's no mirror. No holes. Just trash. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you guys have missed it, the earlier when she was trying to show that there's no holes anywhere on the ceiling, that thing, the one with the ribbon, that was having bright lights. But as soon as she walks towards it, it's actually switches off automatically.
Out of all the things that were mentioned, this was the comment. I didn't realize it until I watched the video that the bowl was dimming down when I was going to the second room from part 2. So I sat in front of it for a good 10 minutes just to make sure that it wasn't dimming on its own. In part 2, you could see me walk by to the second room and see that the bowl dims down as I'm walking in there to show you guys the room and the closet. So I tried to do the same thing, and it didn't dim down this time. I tried it multiple times in multiple ways. I walked into this room, I showed you guys the ceiling, and I showed you guys the closet to show you that there was no holes in the ceiling to possibly be the reason why you could see a light from the top. The bowl is fully plugged in, but if somebody knows how that could have happened, please let me know, because I have no clue. Another thing that one of my nieces brought up, she's very invested in what happened. She said, Thea, you didn't show us the bathroom or the kitchen. And I just want to go ahead and show you one more time. These are my ceilings to my living room. And I'm also going to walk past the dining room one more time, and I'm going to be walking into the kitchen. And you're going to see that there is no visible holes through my ceiling to look from the top to the bottom. I also have cameras inside of my house. I have them in my living room, in the rooms, and in the kitchen. And I haven't caught anything unusual. I do need to put cameras upstairs though. I was going to just update you guys once I was finished, but I wanted to show you while I was grabbing my vacuum from downstairs. I noticed this little latch. And I know a lot of you guys in the comments were saying that this might have been a disappointment room, and I'm slowly starting to believe that it might have been. There's also the electrical outlet, or the little on and off switch for the electricity. For all the lights that are in here are powered on from the outside, as well as I think that they might have locked the door from the outside using this little thing with a lock. So yeah, it's a little sad actually. But
If you guys are thinking what is a disappointment room, basically I try searching it in Google, and it says that if a family has a child who turns out to be people of determination, like they are born with some defects and they want to hide them from the society or from the people they know, they just lock them up in some hidden room, so that they stay away from the normal public's view. And see, it's so awkward the way they're calling a disappointment room. Seriously, guys, come on. It's really sad. It's really sad. Okay, Jennifer Rice. Let's see what's happening with her.
These little doors creep me out because I've seen all the episodes on shows about froggers, so I'm always worried someone could be hiding in them. I have this one, and there's this one on the 3rd floor, my daughter's living space. We keep them nice and blocked. And then there's this one that I also showed you. And then there's one behind her bed. They just creep me out. I don't like them.
Her house is like a maze, guys. I don't know who built this house. It's completely like a maze. I will just show you in a second, okay? And it's very weird that they have made such kind of doors. I don't know why. Maybe it's used for some storage, unwanted stuff in that, but I don't know. I'm just guessing it. Okay. Look at the
So
staircase.
this is an update video from when I did the video of where my bathroom is located, which is down these stairs. A lot of people asked if that was possibly the basement at one time. I'm not quite sure. This is one staircase we have that goes up to the 2nd floor. And then this is a staircase to go to the basement.
Did you see in one level itself, there's one stair going on the top, another going down to the bathroom, again one staircase going on the top, again next one is going to the basement. 4 staircases, yeah? Okay, it's completely, I don't know, they have completely messed it up in construction time. I have no idea, but it gets even more weird. Let's see.
And then I also have my main staircase next to the bathroom to go up to the 2nd floor. So if we went up these stairs, this can take us to the 2nd floor. And then the other staircase I showed you takes us up to the 2nd floor also.
Wow, the two.
And then this door opens us up to go
Great.
to the 3rd floor. So if we go up here, this takes us up to the 3rd floor. And then we have 3 rooms up here. So
Why is that
and if we go back down
dream
here,
catcher moving? Did you see
Here.
that?
so,
See that? The dream catcher is moving.
so,
Okay.
and if we go back down here, again, brings me to the 2nd floor. And then this staircase takes us down to the kitchen area. There's my black cat, Magnolia, which again is right here. So there's lots of staircases, lots of stairs to vacuum and sweep and dust. Thank you for watching. This is one of the rooms on the 3rd floor. This is the room that is said to be where the psychic found the most activity. She said that a spinster woman was shut in this room because either of her looks or because she was single or because she was ill. She felt her. We've had people say that they could see her standing from the back driveway in these windows out back.
Okay.
So this is one of the pretty haunted rooms in the house. We have that Halloween guy still up there, but this is one of the originals. So when you pull in our driveway, it's in the...
So basically, what she's saying is that thing is that room is most haunted. Okay, in the location, and someone was unalived over there. So we don't know what was the reasons, but every night or every sometimes you can actually see a shadow standing right near to the window. Okay, that's what she's trying to show from outside how it looks, and let's see what she captures next.
back of my house, built behind the house where
Okay.
my house driveway. It's in the back of my house, built behind the house where the garage is. So up on that floor, 3rd floor windows, we have not redone those windows yet, is where you will see sometimes a vision of a woman It looks like she has colonial clothing on. So it's from back here, all the way back here, that several people have seen her standing in that window. That is the room that has the most activity in the house. So all the way from back here, you can see her. It's as if she feels like she's stuck in the room. Okay, so up here is the third floor, and I found some old video footage that my daughter recorded while she was sitting in her bathroom. Both of my daughters have lived up here, and both had the doorknob jiggling, door moving, door opening in the third floor in the bathroom door that connects to the bedroom door. So I have video footage that we found that we forgot that we had from last year, catching it on camera. So I'm going to share it with you now.
So this is the last year video, yeah? Okay, there's a silhouette now. You can see from the window.
So I can see something on the right hand side. I see someone looking out. Oh my god. I finally caught her on video. Oh my god.
You know what's crazy about this video is while she's looking at the silhouette on the top, she forgets that there's a shadow moving right just below from that room. Okay, I will just show you. There's a head moving on, and nobody's there actually. You can hear the steps. There's a dog up there, okay, there in the balcony.
See that? I see her. I swear I see it. That's supposed.
Yeah, there's the dog.
I don't see her now,
and now you can see the shadow.
The apparition that they have reported seeing on the.
There, you can see the shadow.
And look at the orbs. I'm just standing here. And the mist going by. Oh my gosh. Supposed. I don't see her now, and I shut my camera off. The apparition that they have reported seeing on the third floor.
There, you can see that shadow.
I don't see her now, and I shut my camera off. The apparition that they have reported seeing on the third floor. And something creepy that happens. Occasionally, I will look over in my neighbor's window. I guess you can't really see it that well here. And that light will flash when I'm at this other when I'm in the kitchen, like if I'll be straight through the other side and I just peek over in the butler's pantry, that light will just like start flashing. There, now you can see it. Like just flashing. Oh, it's doing it right now. It's like something's trying to communicate with me. See? And it's not like it's a short. It's like someone sees me looking because they have a very old house too. They have 3 floors also, and they have an elevator in their house. So I'm sure there's a lot of history. Their house was built when ours was. But no one, it looks like no one is even home. house is pretty dark, and now it's stopped. But it's creepy when I get up in the middle of the night, or if I'm looking from the kitchen and I look over and it's like flashing like someone's trying to talk to me. Creepy.
What I actually feel is that those lights are from a sensor. Okay, it's really powerful sensor. So even if she's standing at her house and if they detect any movement, the lights actually turn on. So this is to stop any burglary happening. Okay. Okay. All right. Banging. Okay.
I heard that. Okay, I'm going down. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going down. Yep, going down.
The reason why she got scared is like when she's in that room, she could hear something like that. Okay, just a small whisper, and because of that, she got scared.
Okay.
Let me just show you back again. Okay. Here in that
But
room,
it's
you can
creepy
just
when I
see.
get up in the middle of the night, or if I'm looking from the kitchen and I look over and it's like flashing like someone's trying to talk to me. Oh my god. Okay. I heard that. Okay, I'm going down. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going down. Yep, going down. Okay. Oh boy. Oh god. Here's the dogs. Thank God. I shut them out so we can able to hear. Whew. Okay, so I keep crystals on my nightstand. I picked out each one. I have several crosses. I came in my room and one of the crystals is on my bed. I think that's maybe a quartz. So I don't know what's up with that. Strange. And there's my cat. I knew she'd be back there. So, I don't know. So anyways, I don't know why the crystal would be over here at my bed. Very bizarre. But the bad feeling I get in the master is I don't like walking into the bathroom from my bedroom, passing through here at night. This corner here freaks me out. I don't know why.
Especially in the dark.
My
Yes.
closet over here, they took the door off. We need to find it. We've only lived here 3 years. We're work in progress with everything. We did replace all the windows in here, but this curtain below is a ton. So I'm just always trying to figure out why I get a bad feeling in certain spots. I don't know. Okay, so I got it to move. The previous owners, their daughter, used to use this room as a ballet room. She had a bar up here, would practice ballet. She was a dancer. Well, unfortunately, she died of cancer in her 20s. So I found this behind the mirror. The previous owners did not know it was here. It's from September of 1999. Her name was Stacy. Her best friend Lauren and her wrote on this mirror. I put the Buffalo Sabres sign above it because on the other side, they have Sabres Rule Y2K. So I found this on accident when I was cleaning the mirrors. They are very hard to get to move once they're locked in.
You see the glitch?
So I can see why the previous owners did not know that
the glitch?
that was behind there. Psychics never have said that they've felt the previous owner's daughter's spirit, that they've just felt a woman's spirit that was a spinster woman who was alive a long time ago with the history of the house. There was a family that lived here for 50 years, raised 3 children. They did have their housekeeper listed in their family tree at the local library. We found it. So I believe that some of the staff really did grow up with the families back in the day. So I feel like she may have lived in this room. They said, the psychic said that she felt very sad and stuck. So I think that's why she doesn't like the doors shut sometimes. But as for what I found behind the mirror, that is from the previous owner's daughter. She used to hang out in this room. We do hear giggling sometimes. So I want to believe that maybe it's her from when she was a teenager. She unfortunately died in her late 20s. So that's some of the history in this room that we get the most activity in. Going up the stairs to see.
You see the last video of my haunting where I was spraying the holy water and there's a bizarre sound, in the background. It's I don't know. I think when the ghost senses that you're very close to discover it, I think that's when it gives you the static sound because that mirror was completely hidden and she didn't know that there was a wall behind that and with all that writings on it. And basically, it's like a hidden secret of that unalived girl, which is very sad. Okay, so because of that, the video was having so much glitches in that. Okay, now this video is very interesting because she goes on the second floor or third floor. I'm not sure about that, but she thinks that her dogs are following her. But you can hear the steps falling back, but it wasn't her dog. Let's just see.
How long it takes my German Shepherd to realize I'm on the floor. And she's really protective. So I'm gonna see how long it takes her to realize. It's like she knows that this floor is that I'm needing protection. So let's see how long it takes her to realize I'm up here. Here she comes. And I snuck up too. It's gotta be her. Or I'm scared. Oh my gosh, let's hope it's her. Oh no. What was that? I'm the only one up here. My daughter's in the kitchen because we're gonna try to make Christmas cookies. So I thought I would go up here because I added a few things up here, and every time I come up here, my German Shepherd flies up the stairs. She must not be able to find me. Guess she proved my theory wrong. Okay, so what were those noises I just heard? That's the question.
Yeah, what are the footsteps?
And yes, the kids are messy. Clothes on the stairs. Well, okay, so since Lavender didn't find me, my German Shepherd, what were those noises that we all heard when I came up here?
Okay, Nike.
Okay, I've never done one of these. Okay, so since Lavender
watch that video. Something is dripping from the fire alarm system. Okay, something is dripping. It'll be a surprise for you guys.
didn't find me, my German Shepherd, we all heard when I came up here. Okay, I've never done one of these, but you guys have requested a story time about my neighbor licking through my ceiling. So here's all the proof that it's legit, it's not AI, it's not fake, it really happened to me and my family. So I work graveyard, I work 12-hour shifts, 3 days one week, 4 days the other week. Some of you like to think that I don't check on my neighbors, especially the elderly one, which I do. I was friends with him, I seen him Thursday before I started my shift of the last week. So I'd been gone. Normally when I hear him fall, I go check. Whenever I hear anything, we are up there helping. So anyways, it's about 1 o'clock, 1:30, I wake up and I'm like smelling something horribly wrong. And so I like deep clean my house. I'm getting everybody up, cleaning, looking for it. Can't find it. I walk in my room and I go in my bedroom and my dog's like laying in this spot and he's been weird all day. And I didn't notice anything. And then something like fell on my head. And I looked up and I thought maybe it was like a battery acid, like a battery exploded, something. And so like I just kind of like wiped it on my clothes really fast and it started coming and I noticed it was all over the clothes on the back of my door. So I put everything in a bag. My partner, he grabs a pot and he puts it there. And this thing just starts like filling. I'm trying to clean up. I think better, like maybe I should go check on everybody, like maybe something's going on. So I go upstairs and I knock on the door, this man answers and I say, hey, stuff is leaking through my ceiling, like is everybody okay? Is everything all right? Straight face, not a concern. This man says, yeah, we're fine.
Very strange, huh? That person says that everything is fine, but there's one more thing hidden in that.
So I walked to my manager, and his wife opens the door, and I said, hey, I'm not sure what's going on. I think maybe like sewers coming out of my roof. I don't understand what's going on. And I'm already crying at this point because the smell was so bad. And on my way there, I had been smelling my hands, you guys, like trying to identify the smell. There are no words to describe the smell. So I started walking back to my unit, and as soon as I get like to the bottom of the stairs, that man is standing there on the phone, and he goes, no, Steve's dead, he's gone. And I said, what? Huh? Like, what do you mean? Go help him. He said, no, he's dead, he's been dead. And I hit the floor. I was shaking, I was gagging,
So the strange thing is that man knew that the old man is passed away, and he's just keeping quiet, doing nothing. He's not even calling any authorities to come pick him up or bury him or anything, and he just let his body decompose, I can say. That's why all those juices are coming out. That's crazy, man.
I mean, I've never reacted that way. I had zero control. I was freaking out. So cops come, ambulance come, and there's nothing that they can do. So we had to wait like an hour or two for medical examiners to arrive. That bucket filled up within like 15 minutes, you guys.
Wow.
So this happened about like 3. Medical examiners got there about 7. And at that time, I had everything packed. They had an Airbnb ready for us. My management has been amazing through this. They paid for everything, had it all ready for us. They start demolition Friday. And we meet Friday as well to see if we can relocate me. I don't know what happened. He doesn't have any next of kins. And Oregon doesn't release death certificates to the public for 50 years. So we may never know what happened. I know just as much as you guys. I'm going to insert at the end of here all of the proof that this is true. This happened to me. I am not stealing a post. This is not AI. This is me. And excuse the way I look. I've had a rough couple days.
Honestly, I've been freaking out because I had the smell going on in my house, and so I woke up after working all night, right? Start cleaning and like doing my cupboard, trying to figure out where the smell was coming from. I had been in my room a couple times and like nothing was going on, and I walked in and something dropped on my head, and it dropped on me, and I looked up and I thought it was sewer. So I like, you know, I walk out of the room and I'm telling my kids dad about it, and we get a bucket and we put it under there, and it's just starting to pour, like it's coming heavily. So I go to my manager and I tell him, but first I knocked on the neighbor and I said, is everybody okay? I think something's leaking through my like Steve's room, because I know that we hang out with Steve, and he doesn't have a nice life. So then I go to my manager and I tell him like something's wrong, like either the roommate was out, he said, no, Steve's dead, and he was calling 911, and I fucking dropped it, started shaking and just freaking out because I had him all over me. He was in my hair, on my hands, on my clothes, and he didn't know.
Oh my god, that's horrible. Everything is sealed up? Wow. I'm from India, guys. I know how dead something smells. My wife is from Saudi. She doesn't know how it smells, but I know. If something is dead, it smells really bad. It's unimaginable, guys. Okay, the last video was something you can't even imagine, okay? Let me bring some new videos next week or maybe later. So take care, guys. I love you all. Goodbye.